You folks have waited long enough, haven't you? Haven't you? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this prime time late night shenanigans stream? My epic return to YouTube when I never really left? Let's go. How's it going, everyone? Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. High five. Come on now. Stare at me. I ain't forgetting that $2, that little $2 Canadian super chat you sent in the false stream. Really, the hardware failure stream is what it was. I couldn't get my camera to work. Then my mic wouldn't work. And then Streamlabs crashed. Then my computer crashed. It was chaos. But here we are. Fresh reboot. Everything's going good. I think it's my SSD. I did an SSD little test there quick. My SSD is running at about like half the speed it did when I bought it. I've had this SSD for about 5 years. Probably time for me to replace the thing. So, future SSD purchases coming in my future. But I got you. Stare at me. Got you a little nectar of the gods. Let's get this stream started right. Like we normally do on an average stream. And we welcome everyone. Actually, before I welcome everyone, why the hell am I streaming? Why the hell am I streaming? Why the hell am I right here on YouTube yet again? What the hell happened to Twitch? What is going on? Don't worry. Those of you that went over follow me on Twitch, I'm still streaming on Twitch. We're not streaming right now on Twitch because I can't. I'm a Twitch affiliate or partner or something. I don't know. I make money over there. So I can't technically stream there and here at the same time without risking my Twitch channel. We're still growing our Twitch. We're still doing everything we can to grow that Twitch. However, as JLo hits me with a little welcome back super chat, here's the deal. I don't have good news. Like, if people are like, oh, did YouTube restore your money? Is that why you're back? Nah, fuck no. YouTube didn't do shit. I'm still fucked. I'm still not getting any money this month. Well, besides your super chats. Your super chats are revenue I make on here. Your donations are revenue I make on here. But I still ain't making shit for this month. I'm still, I think I went from 53 cents. I think I'm up to 62 now. Woo! 62 cents! Yeah! 62, that's right! But we're back here on YouTube. We will be streaming on Twitch as well. So here's what's going to happen. It's a kind of a decision I made because I realize that there are some of you folks on YouTube that are just not going to follow over to Twitch. And I know it. My primary audience is here on YouTube. But I don't want to be solely reliant on YouTube. So here's a decision I have made. I have decided that any of my talkie talk streams are going to be right here on YouTube. This was actually my original plan before YouTube really pissed me off. I was planning to do this anyways, and then YouTube just really pissed me the fuck off. And still, if you guys have an Amazon Prime, I encourage you to link it to your Twitch account. Go over to my Twitch, toss your Prime sub at me if you can. It costs you nothing extra over what you already pay for Amazon Prime. So if you have a Prime account and you're not already Prime sub to somebody, you might as well throw it my way for at least a month. I mean, you have to redo it every single month because, hell, it's just free money that you could toss at a streamer. Why not toss it at me? Why not? I mean, you could toss it at anyone. Doesn't really matter. You can toss it at Beat 'em Ups. I mean, he streams over on Twitch as well. Oh, man. Got this fresh shirt in today. It's looking nice. See, here's how Beat 'em Ups got me with the t-shirt. Here's how he got me. You see this blue? This is my favorite color, blue. And it was this shirt suggested to me during one of his live streams. It was literally like, oh, hey, let me see what merchandise Wood has. Oh, look, he's got Nintendo Prime Blue. Oh, I'm there. So of course I supported my boy Beat 'em Ups and bought one of those shirts, man. It's Nintendo Prime Blue. I mean, hell, you might start seeing this on every video for a while. Maybe I'm a Beat 'em Ups fanboy. I don't know. All right, so here's what's happening. All my talkie talk streams are going to be right here on Twitch. All my gameplay streams are going to be right here on Twitch. See? I've been streaming on Twitch, guys. You guys might have missed a bunch of streams I did over there. All my talkie talk streams are going to be right here on YouTube. All of my Twitch streams are going to be about games. So, if people have been asking me for a long time, play games. All of my gameplay streams are going to be on Twitch. You want to see me play Age of Calamity coming up? Head over to Twitch. You want to see me do, Cyberpunk? Head over to Twitch. You want to see me play Miles Morales? Head over to Twitch. You want to see Splatoon 2? Head over to Twitch. Madden? Head over to Twitch. Fortnite? Head over to Twitch. It doesn't really matter. Breath of the Wild 2 next year. Head over to freaking Twitch. All of my gameplay streams are going to be on Twitch. So that's the way it's going to be. That's what I decided. I'm sorry if you were hoping that I would play games here on YouTube. The only time that might happen is two specific reasons I might do gameplay streams on YouTube. Okay? One is the launch of a major game that has high interest to my audience. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. If Age of Calamity it has really high interest, maybe we'll do like a day one stream that's here on YouTube. Might cheat and co-stream to Twitch. I really don't want to risk my Twitch channel though. But anyways, but that's very rare and very special occasions that come around once in a blue moon. And then console launches. So I've already decided this. We're going to be having a live stream here on YouTube about the Xbox Series X and S on its launch day. And then the PlayStation 5 whenever it arrives at my house. It won't be here on launch day. But whenever it arrives at my house, because it will be here this year, we will be looking at that as well. So on launch day of the Xbox Series X and S, there'll be a special live stream for that. Probably end up showing some gameplay, maybe some differences between both systems. I got to make sure before I start that stream that I have a few games downloaded, of course, and all that jazz, which I'll make sure that's taken care of, so we can do some comparisons live on stream. And then I'm gonna be making special videos with those platforms as well. I'm actually gonna be ripping them apart, the S and the X, and I'm gonna be liquid metal cooling them. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. I know for sure I'm gonna liquid metal cool the Series X. I have confirmed the Series X cooler. Its connection point is copper, which is exactly what I wanted it to be for liquid metal. If it was aluminum, I wouldn't do it because it would destroy the cooler. But it's a copper plate. So we're good. We're good. We're good there. We can liquid metal that one. I don't know for sure if that's true with the Series S yet. Hoping it is. So it is what it is. We will be doing a special stream for that. And then I will be doing a separate video where I liquid metal cool and maybe have, if not, hopefully the first liquid metal cooled Series X in the world. That's my goal. My goal is to be number one liquid cooler Series X in the world. All right. So that's the plan. As for why did I decide to come back to YouTube, again, I know there's a part of my audience that was never going to follow over to Twitch, all right? And I missed you guys. I missed the part of the audience that wasn't going to come over. So that's numeral uno there. I missed some of the people that weren't going to be coming over to Twitch. Number two, well, just to be frank, YouTube might have fucked me. But it doesn't mean I should fuck my audience right back. Reality is a majority of my audience is on YouTube, and I should be streaming where a majority of my audience is. That being said, as I said, I'm not leaving Twitch. I'm still going to be doing gameplay streams over on Twitch. Probably have another gameplay stream going up over there tomorrow during the day. We'll be playing some games over there. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet, but I'll figure it out. We'll play something. Because I'm going to keep the gameplay going over there. I'm going to keep the streams going over there. Please go follow over on Twitch. Throw your sub if you're willing to do it. Support my channel if you want. You don't have to. No pressure. But I could really use your guys' support on Patreon at patreon.com/NintendoPrime. If you happen to be in a position to do that, link down in the description, all that jazz. I'm not going to sit here and e-bag out my ass, but you guys are why I am able to do this. I think we just crossed $200 on Patreon. If we can just keep that going, keep it building up, that's just going to secure my ability to keep making these videos and keep doing these live streams more and more often. But everything's normal for now through October. We'll figure the hell out in November. Let me welcome everyone. I'm going to attempt to welcome everyone. And yeah, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash it. Come on. I ain't doing anything else the rest of the stream till we hit 60 likes. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to 60 likes. That's it. Imagine if I just sat here and refused to do anything until Beat 'em Up showed up. 60 likes. I'm going to take a nap. Where's my hat? Here we go. Here's a hat. Oh, this will work. Also take off the old glasses. Might be a while. Yep. Let me adjust things here. Make the hat a little bigger. All right. Good night. Oh. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Come on. 3 more. We can do it. I believe you. Here, I'll go drop a like. I don't know if I even liked my own stream. There, did we hit 60? Was I the 60th like? No, I noticed something. Hey! We did it. We did it. We did it. Did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, guys, there we go. And then the likes drop. Now the likes drop. Someone's going to try to drop it below 60. I don't really care. Thank you guys so much. There it goes. It goes below 60. It's cool. I'm going to turn off this because I noticed the stream might have had a little lag in there. So I'm just going to turn off. I had something streaming up there. In fact, I don't need to watch my stream back. Hold on. Maybe it's just on my end. You guys have to let me know if it ever lags again. I'm not going to sit here and bog it down here. In fact, maybe I'll load the stream up here on the old tablet because this tablet is basically my phone for the moment since I don't have a phone. We can talk about that later. So yeah, we're back here. We're back here on YouTube. It feels good to be back with my home base. Although, did we ever leave? There was a couple streams since my quote-unquote last stream ever on YouTube. But that's okay. The funny thing is, I can't log on my YouTube account on here. So this is going to count as a unique viewer. It shouldn't, but it might. Turn on the volume. I just want to have the stream running here just so I can see if it lags. Oh, we're gonna. Ooh, that stream is looking crispy. Man, the stream quality on YouTube is just so much better. Let's bump this down though. We're gonna bump this down to 360p. Come on. There we go. just to lower the latency coming in. Not that I shouldn't be able to handle it. I have a really crappy router. All right, let me say hi to everyone in the chat. Holy crap, we're back. We're back on YouTube. What a funky start. We got No You here, because why not? Billy Bean, The Amazing Raptor, Police Officer Pinata, what a name, Christopher Lockhart, Mario Maker 2, Dr. Doom, DeFox is up in here. Let's see here. Ace Gamer 3797, Christopher Lockhart, Billy Bain. Let's see here. Bryboy Games, Stare at Me, Timothy Lee, Bass Fishing Boy, Kuriko Cabe. Let's see here. Super Mario's here. Timothy Lee, Edward Norton, Pedro Valenzuela. I probably mispronounced that. Chris Zimmerman. Let's see here. Thrupper Maker. Super Mario. Joycey Johnson. The Amazing Raptor. Seth Ruiz. Glamorous HD. Brian C. Trucker. A.R. Mondo. Timothy Lee. Memer guy on the internet. Dragon R. My God, am I going to get through this all? Let's find out. Segment the Pikachu fan. LLB. The Retro Nerd. Let's see here. Dim 2 is here. Scrolling on down. J-Lo. Green Wyvern 17. Bass Fishing Boy is here as well. We got Gamer Media. We got Seahawks 24 rule. Guess who's back? Back again. Nate is back. Tell your friends. Ray R. Nate, you lied on your YouTube, but I'm not mad. Yeah, it happens. I didn't really lie. I meant it at the time. It just some decisions I kind of had a come to YouTube moment instead of a come to Jesus moment. Let's see here. Goku-san, Aries 73. Let's see here. Cheesy Boy, Pineapple Gamer 298, Super Swirl. Let's see here. Zachary Balta, Gustavo Facchio. I have no idea. I can't pronounce it. Let's see here. Only It's Me Read One with a 99 cent, aka $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Cheers. Let's see here. Daniel Young is here. Ace Gamer 3797. Nathan Kinney. Nice name, man. Terry Bogard is here. John P. Let's see here. Daniel Young is here. Let's see here. Oh, baby. Mercurius is here. Let's see here. Daniel Young. Manuel Zarante Jr. Or we could just leave the stream. Totally could have. The Amazing Raptor. Scrolling on down. Super Swirl 101. Harry Olinsky. Let's see here. JP Flowers is here. We got Dim 2. I think I already said hi to you a long time ago. Hyper Knight 033. Harry, I already said hi. It just says hi to you. Goku-san. Man, I wish they give you a list so I could just read through the list instead of having to scroll through chat. Mez something. I always forget. Louis Man Gaming. Mezcal. Let's see here. Sporadic Bomber is here. Raid Shadow Legends is here. This stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Actually, this stream is brought to you by Beat 'em Ups. We got Milo Mario Pixel Brother. Let's see here. Lily is cool. Bruno Hyper 21. Louis Man Gaming. Me L. Afan Ansari. Welcome. I think I made it. Did I make it? Did I get everyone? I hope I got everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. I tried my best. It was a lot easier this time than when we have like 200 plus people. Because then I just give up after like 30. It's just too much. Chat moves too fast. All right. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a wonderful night. The stream is brought to you by Nintendo Prime TV. Nice hair. Oh, nice hat, Mr. Pumpkin. Yeah, he's rocking the Ness hat right now. He's all gangster back there. All right, it's Q&A, guys. You guys ask whatever the heck you want. The Nintendo is for Kids thing is something I actually talked about on Twitch earlier. That's right. You YouTube people, if you didn't come over to Twitch, you missed. I already did a live stream today. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Fake Views. Fake Views, that's right. All of you guys. Did you know, according to YouTube, you do not exist? You guys are bots. You're all fake. You're not real people. You're not real people. According to YouTube, you guys are not real people. You are not traffic. You are false traffic. Or what YouTube calls invalid traffic. Here's their tips to help avoid and prevent invalid traffic on your videos and ads. Understand your ad traffic and visitors. Break down your traffic report in the meaningful segment using URL channels, custom channels, or ad units. This will help you gauge how changes to traffic sources or implementation can affect your ad traffic. Next, use Google Analytics to get detailed information about your site visitors. Google Analytics doesn't really work with YouTube that much. Avoid partnering with untrusted / low-quality partners. Well, didn't do that. No one wants to partner with me. Nobody likes me. Don't click on your own ads. I've never clicked on my own ads, at least not on purpose. Double and triple check your implementation. Consult the AdSense Help Forum. This is the article that YouTube support is tossing around to us people, saying this is how you avoid invalid traffic on your ads. All of this information, by the way, that they're talking about is about websites. It's about things like NintendoPrime.com or IGN.com. It has nothing to do with YouTube. Nothing in the support article they are linking to us YouTubers applies to YouTube. This is the crazy thing about YouTube and the way they're handling this situation now is, hey, here's an update. Here's how you can avoid invalid traffic. Except none of it has anything to do with YouTube. There's nothing in this help article that tells YouTubers how to prevent invalid views from coming to your videos. Or what they view as invalid views. Okay, so like I had a video yesterday that I put up. It's got 5,000 plus views. Haven't had a video do that in a while, right? 74% of the views on that video came from YouTube's browse features. Those very same browse features that gave me all my invalid traffic, and all of you guys are fake. Oh, lovely. YouTube's a lovely platform sometimes. It's a lovely platform sometimes. But you know what? We're still here. We're still making content. I told you guys I was going to keep making content. YouTube can't keep me down. We got to keep the show going. You're excited for this Thursday. The cross. Dude, there is so much crap happening this Thursday. You know, dude, type I win in the chat if you saw my Prime News episode today. There's so much crap happening on the 22nd. I don't even remember. There was so much stuff. So much stuff. It was something like 4 of my 8 news things I covered today are things that are happening this Thursday. I win. New people coming in are going to be like, what the hell do I win? Brian C., welcome home. I never really left. I mean, I guess I wasn't doing my daily streams anymore. Like I wasn't was that September? Cheers, Brian. Thank you, man. I'm not going to get rid of the bits, though. I'm going to leave the bits on the screen. I'm not going to keep changing my layout for all the streams I do. I mean, I could do a crazier layout. Do you guys like this layout? Or do you like, where is it? I better not do it. It'll probably break my stream. Never mind. Not going to do it. Don't need to break my stream. Because if I click on something wrong, it's going to be like, woo, we're going to break your stream. Because my computer hates me today. I really got to get my SSD switched out. My SSD it's just not doing, it's not healthy right now. But I just bought all these next gen systems. Yeah, I'll get a new SSD eventually. Let me see here. So yeah, like half the news is like stuff happening on the 22nd. It's crazy. And then nothing else really happened the rest of the day, to be honest. I was checking the news lines all day. There really wasn't anything worth talking about. Like I was going to make more than just Prime News, and then nothing happened. I mean, the biggest thing is maybe that there was an opening movie cinematic thing dropped for Balan World, for anyone who's excited for that game, made by the original creator of the Knights series. And it looks, don't get me wrong, it looks really interesting. It looks really good. Unfortunately, every time I've talked about Battleground World, no one, I should say no one, but we've gotten very low views, which means it's not really a high interest game to my audience. So I cover things on this channel that I want to cover, but then I also try to make sure I'm matching the content with my audience. I want to make sure that I'm serving you guys content that you want to watch. And while some people might be interested in me making a video on that, reality is there wouldn't be enough people for me to really want to take the time aside for it. Now, if it happens to be a game I'm super interested in, and just Battleground World happens to be one I'm not, like Ninjala at the time, when I was covering Ninjala a couple years ago, hardly anyone was covering Ninjala. I just did it anyways. And we just had 50 MX super chatted. I don't know what currency that is. Is that pesos or what is that? What is 50 MS? It's equivalent to a couple bucks, right? It's coming up as green. Pretty sure that's equivalent to a couple dollars. Let me go 50 MX to USD. What's that equal to? I don't even know. Not MXN. Well, maybe it's MXN. I have no idea. I have no idea how much that is. I'm trying to make sure I do the right level shot for you. What am I drinking, bro? Well, it depends on how much that was. Yeah, it's pesos, so it's about 250. Okay. All right, yeah, sounds about right. The Nectar of the Gods is simply beer. This happens to just be Miller Lite. I mean, I've got other stuff here. I've got some UV Cherry up in here, some UV Blue, some other things. If this stream gets nuts, I think I have one more of the Jaeger that is. Ooh, is that on the floor down here? Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I've got one more of the Jags. That's the $25 shot, I think. So, yeah. We still got some stuff that can clearly get us buzzing tonight if we get there. We got 69 likes. We're not going to budge off 69 likes, are we? So, thank you so much for that dono, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. I watch all your content. Give me whatever. Pesos. Twilight Princess. 50 pesos. Mexican pesos. Switch Tendo. You think the Breath of the Wild 2 will be darker than Majora's Mask? I think the problem is Link already kind of fixed the world, but there's still other problems. I don't know. I'd like to think it's going to be darker than it, but I honestly don't know. I hope so, but Majora's Mask is very dark for a Zelda game anyways. So we'll see. I hope so. I know you're hyped for Age of Calamity, but you're all excited for Pikmin 3. Excuse me. I am excited for the people that are going to be playing Pikmin 3 for the first time. That's what I'm excited for. Because I played the hell out of Pikmin 3. I beat it. I think I even might have 100%ed it back on Wii U. It's one of the few, because I don't really 100% games anymore. I used to do that. It used to be a big thing. I used to want 100% games. Now I just, do what I can. But I don't do that anymore, I guess. I don't really care about 100%ing. So for me, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is amazing. A little short, but amazing. Maybe it's better now with the extra content. So I'm excited for it, but I'm excited for the people who have never played it more so than I'm excited for myself because, I mean, it's not new for me. There's some new content, yes, but the new content doesn't look nearly as compelling as the rest of the game does. So there's new content, but there's always new content. Does anyone know how many Switch units were sold during quarter 3? We're technically still in quarter 3, or just starting quarter 3. Which quarter 3 are you talking about quarter 3 of North America, or are you talking about Nintendo's third quarter? Because remember, Nintendo's fiscal year goes March to March, basically. So, or April to March. So we have until March 31st. So their fourth quarter doesn't begin until January. So their third quarter begins now, October, November, December. So we're in the third quarter for Nintendo right now. We're in their holiday sales period, as it were. Let me see here. I never played Pikmin 3. My nephew, who is like my son, loves the franchise, and I think he's more excited for me to play it. I tried the demo, and it was fun. Yeah, dude, if you've never played the game, no, go play the demo. It's free, and the save transfers over. I wish every demo save transferred to the final game. I know like Pikmin 3 is not the first to do it. There's been a lot of games that have done it, but I wish every game would have demos that transfer to the main game. I remember it was a big deal when Dragon Quest XI did it on Switch. Let's see here. Any new thoughts on a possible Switch Pro, says the Amazing Raptor? Not really. There isn't really any new developments right now. I think things are kind of slowing down as we get to the launch of the next platforms, and then obviously the holidays. I think once we get past November, you're going to see rumors start ramping back up. Also, for everyone in the chat, be sure when you ask me questions to ping at Nintendo Prime in the chat, so it kind of highlights your question better. You can obviously super chat or like use the donation link down in the description. Donation link down in the description to get your questions in right away and all that. Also, you can request music and stuff for super chats. Actually, let's just keep the music request to donations. That way, I'm kind of pushing people to use the donation thing more than super chats. I've heard theories that Hyrule Castle is a guardian-like creature shown by it lifting itself in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. Maybe. Some people also think that the castle is about to sink into the ground too. So, we'll see. I do stream on Twitch. Welcome. You're a little late to the stream. I just made an executive decision that Talkie Talk streams will be here. Game streams will be on Twitch. That's the gist of it. Pikmin 3 on Friday on Twitch. Which game is darker, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, or Luigi's Mansion? Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask deals with actual death. Will I make a Twitch schedule? Probably not. I'm a full-time college student. I have a full-time job. I do YouTube and Twitch now. And I'm a parent of 3 full-time. So my streams happen when they can happen. This is why I don't create stream schedules. Because I don't know when I'm going to have time to do it. Time to stream on YouTube, time to stream on Twitch. I just know it's going to happen every week. Like tomorrow, I know I'm going to be streaming a game on Twitch. Do I know when I'm going to be streaming a game on Twitch? Probably sometime in the morning, but I don't actually know. I don't have an exact time frame. Just sometime when my kids are at school, I will stream a game for an hour or 2. Let's see here. What's your favorite game this year? I mean, Animal Crossing New Horizons. You seem like the corny uncle everyone has. I'm not an uncle. God. Not ready to be an uncle. Ugh. Yep, so does Luigi's Mansion. Just look at how the Ghost and Bowser died. What? I guess. Kind of. I don't know. I don't count that the same. They're the bad guys, remember? They're supposed to die. Let's see here. Anyone else like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon better than Luigi's Mansion 3? Not me. I'm not a fan of Dark Moon. I think it's the worst Luigi's Mansion game in the series. I know, sue me. That's just my personal opinion, of course. Let's see here. Why did Nintendo release a Game Boy Classic? Man, why do I have like this weird... Apologize. I don't know why it's so itchy up there. Maybe I just have some long nose hairs I need to take care of. Could be what it is. Let's see here. Why did Nintendo release a game? I don't think they're going to. Content idea that probably sucks. But if you have 100% Pikmin 3, I very much love a playthrough guide for when it comes out. That means I have to play it again. I didn't record any of that playthrough. I don't have the time, man. I just got done telling people why I don't have time to make a stream schedule, let alone a gameplay schedule for myself. I know guides are like a big thing. Let's plays are a big thing. I just don't have the time. I barely have the time to get the content out, and I already do. It's hard to commit to like something that takes a ton of time. It's why I don't do game reviews, because it takes a ton of time to do proper reviews. I plan to do some impressions of certain games, but I don't plan to do any actual reviews. What will be game of the year? Probably Cyberpunk. Have I ever killed anyone? Like in real life? No. In video games? Sure. What kind of question is that? It's weird. Luigi's Mansion is scarier than The Exorcist. Okay. We're going a little over the top, are we? A little bit over the top, are we? Please, sir, can I have some more? Do you play Mortal Kombat 11? And if you do, who's your favorite fighter? No, I do not, because I don't like fighting games. I barely even play Smash Bros. So. They were like, why is he drinking a giant thing of piss? Because I can. And no, this is not Mountain Dew. This is not a giant thing of Mountain Dew. Damn. It is a quart of water, or 2 quarts of water, with 1 pouch of this Respawn stuff. It's got some, basically just a little caffeine kick with some flavor. It's only like 10 calories. But it's supposed to be like 1 of these per 16 ounces. Well, that's a hell of a lot more than 16 ounces. So it's really diluted. Really diluted. So fun box opening on YouTube, yes. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any fun boxes here. Unless you're talking about my package. Let me tell you, I don't think I'm ever going to unwrap the package on YouTube. Maybe if I ever plan to quit YouTube and I wanted to go down in a blaze of glory. Blaze of glory! Will Mario 3D All-Stars hit 20 million sales or not? No. No, it will not. Thoughts on Yokai Watch series? Fun series. The developer seems to be closing up shop. So I don't think there's going to be any more games. What if there was a Spawn game styled like the Batman Arkham games? It'd be cool, but I don't think Spawn as a character is that popular. So I don't know if it would sell well. Just making sure before we send out. Since when do you have control of my fun box? When will Mario RPG The Legend of the Seven Stars coming to Switch? When is it coming to Switch? When is Mario RPG The Legend of the Seven Stars? Pfft, never. Any funny childhood stories? I mean, there's the one where I convinced my... What was I? I think I was 9. No, I was 10 and she was 5. So my sister had birthday money. Had a nice $20 bill. And I was hanging out with the neighbors. And I decided that... I wanted that $20 bill, and I was going to spend it at a local grocery store and buy a bunch of candy and little cheap dollar store like toys, and some new little. You guys know like the pop cap guns. They're actually kind of dangerous, but they're fun. So I convinced her, because she's just 5, that I had 2 $1 bills, and I'd like, hey, 2 is greater than 1, right? Here's 2 bills. You have 1 bill. 2 bills are greater than 1. So I made her agree to the trade of the $20 bill for the 2 single dollar bills. She immediately ran to mom and dad because she was going to be like tell mom and dad how proud she was that she turned her $20 bill into more money. And I knew I was going to be in trouble. So me and the neighbor kid hopped on our bikes and we booked it to the grocery store and spent the money before we could get yelled at or discovered. And this is before cell phones. So it wasn't like they could track me or find me. They had no idea what was happening. So we ran off to the local grocery store, spent all the money, bought a lot of little trinkets and candy and stuff, literally chowed down on all the candy, played with all the toys, got back home. And yeah, needless to say, I was grounded for like a month for that one. So I kind of got the, I got the just deserved punishment for taking advantage of a 5-year-old sister. Just convincing her to give me the 20. So there you go. There's a funny childhood story. What happened to the last stream? Man, I suppose people come in on the stream at different times. Rewind the stream, the N64 guy, if you want to know. I'm not going to keep repeating myself all stream long. It gets a little old to have to repeat myself all the time. Do you think that a new Mario and Luigi RPG could happen on Switch now that Nintendo owns the trademark fully? Could, but probably won't. Spawn was huge in the 90s, and he's a DLC fighter in Mortal Kombat 11. Jamie Foxx is going to play him in a new Spawn movie, so maybe. Yeah, but I think they'll want to wait till to see how the movie does. Age of Calamity will clearly break records for the genre. You mean You mean for the franchise? There really isn't anything else. Like the Muso series is kind of like it. There's nothing really else that does Muso. It's it. It's one series. I'd beat my savings. It at least hits. You bet my savings it would hit at least 10 million. Where do you think will end up sales numbers when the Switch is done? 6, 7 million. I think 10 is being a little optimistic for a franchise that's never cracked 2 million. I mean, they haven't had a Muso game sell 2 million, and we suddenly think Age of Calamity is going to make it sell 10. I think 6 or 7, and I already think that's a little bit crazy. That one guy who was asking, do you like mango with spamming? I didn't even see it. So, spam, egg, sausage, and spam. Coronavirus gets destroyed, and the final intensifies. Hey, we're at 80 likes. Nice. Are we going to get to 100? That's the real question. Oh, I got people texting me now. People just texted me out of nowhere, of course, while I'm streaming. All right. I told people, hey, buzz off. I'm busy. I have mostly all Yokai Watch games and played all of them. It's underrated and it's always seen as a Pokemon knockout. So when so much care can go into games, at least more than Pokemon. Nice. Prime time. I mean, when I see people text me too, it's just Facebook Messenger. I don't have a phone. Dang it. You guys know about my phone story? What happened to my phone? We could talk about that because that's been like literally an all week thing or since Saturday night thing. If you guys don't know what happened to my phone, why I don't have one, and why I'm not going to have one for like the next 30 days. Literally will not have a phone for like a month. And we've already had some hard times with me not having the phone because it means me and my fiance cannot communicate about the kids when I'm not home. All right. So here's a story. Some people might already know. They follow me on Twitter. But for those who don't, one second. Hold on. Someone I know wants to know about the phone situation. And I'm like, hey, why don't you come check out my live stream? Then you'll know. All right. So here's the deal. Here's what happened. So, Saturday night, Yulia and I went to one of her friends' weddings. It was a nice affair. We were at the reception and sitting at a table, and I took my phone out. I was just checking the phone. I was checking the babysitter just to see how the kids were doing, right? No big deal. I wasn't looking at my phone. I was there to spend time with Yulia, have a nice time at the wedding. We had a babysitter with the kids. I just checked on the kids, blah, blah, texted, and I set it down. That was mistake number one, is I set it down on the table. No, I did not walk away from the table. I set it on the table, right? So we're sitting there, we're chit-chatting or whatever, and I go to grab my phone again to see if the babysitter texts back. My phone's gone. What the hell? How can my phone be gone? I didn't even move. Did I accidentally knock it down? Did I cover it with a plate or a napkin? Nope, can't find it. Don't know what to do, right? So I go into my wallet. In my wallet, I have this thing for finding my wallet, but I can also find my phone, kind of, sort of. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm trying not to show any card numbers here on stream. So I got this thing called Tile. Okay. What this is it's like a Bluetooth transmitter that connects to your phone and allows you to find things like your wallet if you put it in your wallet, or your keys. We have one on our keys too. Because I misplaced my wallet in my own house. I never lose it when I'm not at home. But anyways, you can also double hit the button on the Tile. So double hit this middle silver button. You can double click it in, and it will buzz your phone. You know, if you can't find your phone for some reason. Well, it wasn't connecting to my phone, which is weird because my phone always has its Bluetooth on. So why is it not connecting? Because it does it through Bluetooth. Why is it not connecting to my phone? How could my phone be gone? How could it be out of range? That doesn't make any sense. It should be within range. Didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to do. So we tried calling it with Yulia's phone. Can't find it. We try, walking around with the tile and double clicking it and seeing if I can get it to connect, because it'll make a special noise when it connects to the phone, so I know the phone's nearby. Wasn't working. So after about doing that for 5 minutes, we didn't do it that long. We decided, fine, we'll log on to Find My iPhone, and we'll see what's up, right? So we log on to Find My iPhone. My phone's gone, gone. It's in a car traveling down the highway to Eau Claire. We were in Chautauqua. So to give an idea, it's about an hour's drive to get to Eau Claire. So they were just booking it down the highway to Eau Claire. Why to Eau Claire? I don't know. Well, I have a theory on it next. So we're like, what the actual hell? So we decide that we're going to chase this person down. We ain't calling the police. This is BS. This is someone at the wedding took my damn phone. Literally swiped it and ran off. Now, I was trying to be like, oh, it's an honest mistake. Maybe it was someone sitting at our table. They thought it was their phone. They put it in their purse, and then they just happened to leave. I was trying to be like, let's not just assume the worst. Let's not assume the worst, okay? Because maybe it was just a mistake. So that's one reason why we were going to leave, use Find My iPhone, just follow them, and then, whenever they stop somewhere, hopefully we catch up, and then we'd be able to, be like, hey, I think you took my phone, or I was at the wedding, you remember me, or whatever, right? We weren't going to make a big deal out of it unless it turned out that they were intentionally trying to steal it. Or they went to a bad part of town. If they went to a bad part of town, obviously we call the police, and we're going to have them kind of take care of it for us. So anyway, so we're trying to catch up to them, and they've got a head start on us. We didn't just burst out of the wedding. We waited a little bit to say bye to people. So we are on our way to get it. At this point, they're about 40 minutes ahead of us. They're pretty much in Eau Claire. All of a sudden, I'm on Yulia's phone, and I'm logged into my email that's connected to my phone. And I get a little alert that someone's trying to log into my phone but entering the wrong password. I'm like, what the hell? I look on Find My iPhone. Oh, they're at Walmart. They are trying to sell it at the kiosk, because our Walmarts have little kiosks that you can sell phones at. They're trying to sell it right now. That's what's happening. They are attempting to sell my phone. And they have to turn off Find My iPhone. Well, they have to log into it, hit trust this computer, and turn off Find My iPhone to even sell the phone. I'm like, fuck that. Find My iPhone, lock this phone down. Boom, phone is locked down. They can't do shit now, right? The phone's completely locked up. Completely locked up. Because that's a feature on Find My iPhone. You could literally lock your whole phone up when you say, my phone's missing, right? So it locked the phone down. Immediately after I hit that, like literally within a minute, the phone gets pinged again out in the Walmart parking lot, and then 3 minutes later, pinged again as they are off down a highway. Again, down a different highway, 93, which is out of Eau Claire and even further south. And we're like, okay, what the fuck? So we're trying to catch up. It gets pinged again in Oliva. It gets pinged again in Independence. They stopped at someplace in Independence at a bar or something. I don't know. And then it got pinged again, about a few blocks away from where the bar was, and then all of a sudden the ping disappeared and the phone got shut off. All right, so we make it to Independence. We stop at the bar that we think they stopped at. We ask about hey, we're not police or anything. We just, have you had anyone come in here like about 40 minutes ago or so? And like, no one but regulars. When I'm like, well, okay, that doesn't help, because if it's someone from Independence, they could potentially be a regular, so that doesn't help. So I'm like, okay. So we go to the last known ping before the phone got shut off, or maybe it died. I don't know, but either way, it hasn't been turned on since. Because they must have realized that, oh man, they could probably track this still or whatever, so they turned it off. So either they kept going down the highway and are way the hell in bum F nowhere, or they are, at this house because it got pinged at an address, so they could be at that house. Now, we're not police. We were going to knock on the door, but the latch, see, they have like a, whatchamacallit, a porch front, and then a door on that porch front, and the latch was broken, so you couldn't really open it to get up to, knock on the door and be like, hey, you have my phone? Like, this might sound weird, but you have my phone? So that sucked, right? So we go home, didn't call the police yet. We go home, and we're just kind of disappointed, and we're just kind of waiting for the phone to get turned back on so it can ping again. wake up yesterday, yeah, Monday, right? Today's Tuesday? It was today Monday. I don't even know. Today is Monday. No, on Sunday. So wake up on Sunday. Sorry, yeah, so it was yesterday, Sunday. We call the wedding venue. We ask them if they had security cameras and that, said what happened, what table we sat at, all this jazz. They decided to look through the footage. They can't legally show us anything, but they mentioned, oh, hey, I think we caught something on camera with the phone. We thought they caught someone on camera taking my phone. But, they can't tell us who it is. They want to know if we filed a police report. Well, at that point, we had already called our local police here in my hometown. And they showed up and took down a bunch of information about everything we could remember, all the places that it was pinged on Find My iPhone. I showed him because Find My iPhone will hold those pings for like 24 hours. So I showed him where everything was pinged. I showed him, what I did to shut it down and all that jazz. And cool. It is what it is. They took down all my information. They called that place. They're trying to get police from that town to go and take over the report and get the footage, and then obviously get a hold of police out in Independence to maybe go knock on that door, or if they can ID this person because they have a criminal record and they can actually ID the person on camera that supposedly they see swipe the phone, go from there. I call my cell phone carrier, which, by the way, I used to have a protection plan on my phone. I let it drop off like 3 months ago. I didn't even realize I let it drop off. I feel like I did it because I was trying to chop my bills down at the time, but I don't know. I usually keep it on for theft reasons, not even for damage reasons, for theft reasons. I usually keep the protection plan on our phones. But for some reason, Yulia's phone had the protection plan, but mine didn't. I don't know what was up with that. And I didn't have Apple Care, which wouldn't have mattered in this case. So I'm like, okay, because it was an 11 Pro. The phone was an iPhone 11 Pro Max, 64 gig. An $1,100 phone. So we're not talking about something cheap. And even today, brand new, you still pay almost full price to get an 11 Pro Max. So that's with the 12 coming out. Like crazy. Like that's one reason why I get iPhones is they hold their value, so that you get a lot of resale value on them. All right. Whatever. And my phone was in mint condition. So clearly they wanted to sell the damn thing because they were going to get, they could have got $500, $600, $700 for it at one of those kiosks. And I know this because I priced my phone at a kiosk like a month ago, and it was like $750 or something. Like, it was worth a shitload. All right, whatever. And I didn't even have the phone fully paid off yet. Right, I had half paid off, so I owed like $550 on it. Okay, I know, kind of a long story. So, I call my cell phone provider. I use Spectrum Mobile. Most people I know aren't going to use Spectrum Mobile. We used to be on Verizon. We're on Spectrum Mobile, frankly, because it's cheap. It's really cheap. Uses Verizon same towers, and it's cheap. So that's why we're on it. Call them up. Get my phone blacklisted. So if they try to sell it at like a pawn shop or whatever, that they can't really sell it. It'll get flagged in the computer systems, and then they'll have to bring it back. Okay. Or they'll get the police out there and take care of it. So it's blacklisted, and then they released some little bomb thing. It's like if the phone gets turned on again, it's basically going to be unusable. And even if I get it back, I won't be able to use it. But the whole point was to make it so they don't make any money off the phone, because who knows? The police officers told me in 90% of stolen cell phone cases, nothing happens. They don't catch the person, and you move on with your day. If they do happen to catch this person, of course, we'll press charges because I had to get a new phone, which, again, was like another $1,100 that I didn't have. Now, I'm on a payment plan for it, so I didn't pay $1,100, but I did have to pay off the old phone, so I had to pay $550 so I could get the new one because I didn't have the protection plan, which would have took care of theft. So I had to pay off the old one so I could order a new phone. Okay, so $550 I did not plan to spend was basically every penny I had in my bank. Like I think I got like 53 cents in my bank. Ironically, I made 53 cents in October. I have 53 cents in my bank. Anyways, so I sold the phone, I sold the phone. Sorry, I paid off the phone, and I went to order a new one. Now at this point, I didn't really care if I got an iPhone again. I just wanted a cell phone. So I'm like, well, first I'll try getting the same phone I had. Okay, they're out of stock. All right, well, I'll try to get, a Galaxy, or I'll try to get a Google Pixel, or I'll try to get something that's decent, that's probably $600-$700 or more. Everything at Spectrum Mobile at that time was sold out and going to be at least a month wait to get. to get it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, what about the iPhone 12? Okay, the iPhone 12 isn't sold out. Not yet. A couple models were sold out, but I wanted the silver model 256 gig if I was going to go iPhone, because I'm going to record some of my footage for my channel with it, and I wanted, that the extra storage there so I could do bigger, 4K video files when I get things properly sorted out on my computer to be able to edit 4K footage. I have good enough specs to edit 4K, but there's some things with Premiere that are having issues with 4K. I have an issue with my GPU, to be honest, but maybe it's more my SSD that's the issue. I don't know. Whatever. I'll get it fixed. Anyways, so I just wanted that ability just to have extra cameras, do B-roll. Like, this camera's fine. This camera's great, but, it's nice to have extra angles and not have to move this camera everywhere and be able to use my phone at times. Plus, as you guys saw when I streamed on my phone before, really good quality streaming on the iPhone. So, all right. So I'm looking at this, right? I'm looking at this as like what am I going to do? So I order the phone, right? Comes out on the 23rd. They tell me, oh, well, even though it comes out on the 23rd, sir, you're still not going to get it shipped until November 4th. I'm like, why? Like, because even our new phones that haven't released yet are on a shipment delay because of COVID-19. Yeah. So, in other words, I will not have my phone until an estimated 11/15. 11/16, I will just be without a phone. And there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can switch carriers and pray to God a new carrier has the phones in stock, but, I mean, I still got to pay the old carrier, so that doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's the phone story, and it sucks. And the thing is, I'm not, like, addicted to phones or tech. I had no problem going without it until today when I took... last night, maybe? Yeah, last night I took the kids out to a park nearby that's in the middle of the woods that hardly anyone ever goes to, and we were just walking down by the river and on a bunch of these rocks and having a good time. And I missed not having my phone there because I couldn't take pictures, because I had to take pictures when the kids are playing really nice together, and it's like, oh, I want to kind of capture the moment. Couldn't do that, but whatever. I can live without a phone and capturing those moments. I got my mind. I can remember. But the thing is, we were gone for like 2 hours, and Yulia, it was starting to get later. Like, it gets really dark here now, at about 6:30, because, we're in winter time now in Wisconsin, so it gets really cold and really late, or really dark really fast, early in the day, early in the night. So, she was starting to worry that maybe we got lost, because, and I don't have my phone, so I don't have a flashlight on me, maybe, even though technically there was a flashlight in the car I could have grabbed. But anyways, she was all worried about stuff, and because she couldn't get a hold of me. There was no way for her to get a hold of me. And really, I decided to take the kids out for a little late night snack. We stopped at Culver's. I let them get some custard and stuff like that, and was on my way home. But we were gone for a while, and she was really worried because it's a school night. We usually don't have the kids out that late on a school night. But, I was trying to wear them out and let them have a good time. The kids were being really good. I had all three of them. But, again, we couldn't communicate. And there's kind of this whole thing where when we can't communicate to each other about the children, worry begins to set in because we're so used to being in this world where we always know that we're okay. Like, she can let me know she's okay with the kids. I can let her know I'm okay with the kids if we happen to not be together. Because she was still at home because she was doing homework for college. So it was just it was a very interesting moment realizing that, hey, as a parent, there's a massive reason that you should have a cell phone. I mean, you don't need $1,000 phone, but like anything to get a hold of. So I think what's going to happen, I think from now on, is if she's at home and I'm gone, I think I'm going to have her cell phone on me and vice versa because we have a home phone. We do have a home phone that can be used, a landline phone. So I think we're going to try to make sure that we just take her cell phone. It's kind of going to be kind of weird because like her friends and stuff are texting her on her phone and like, there's a whole, do you really want, your other significant other to be reading those messages or whatever, but she doesn't really care. I don't really care either. I got no reason to really read them. Oh, is that another touchdown for Arizona? Oh, not quite. Arizona's just destroying the Cowboys. So if the person gets caught, we'll probably press charges, hoping to get a little reimbursement for the new phone. You know, I don't know. Like, typically, I feel like people that are going to steal cell phones and sell them at those kiosks, one, they're not very intelligent because the kiosk needs your driver's license and you're going to get busted for stealing. Like, that's the whole reason the kiosks require you to give your driver's license and they take a picture of you because, hey, they know people are being stupid and stealing phones. So you're going to get busted by going to those kiosks anyway, which is just a dumb move. On top of that, you took an iPhone, which I understand why. They're worth a lot, but you know, like to sell them at those kiosks, clearly the person's never owned an iPhone, so they don't realize all the crap you have to go through to sell an iPhone there. And on top of all of that, I don't think this person has money, because if they had money, they wouldn't have stole the iPhone in the first place. So even if they get caught, do I expect them to actually pay their fines and for me to get anything out of it? Probably not. Do I expect them to serve, you know, a week in jail or something? Probably. Maybe 2 weeks. You know, they'll sit in a little county jail for 2 weeks. That's great. It doesn't get me my money back. Like, I don't get my money back that this $1,100 I just had to commit to a new phone. I don't get my money back for that. Like, the guy, even if he pays, you know, I don't get my money back for that. So another thing I'm going to do with my phone, my next phone is, I'm going to do something that Apple tells you not to do. I'm going to take apart the phone. There's these little tiny little dinky, they're like $5 on these little GPS trackers that you could put inside a phone. You can put it inside a phone case as well, but obviously they can just take the case off. I don't know if they're smart enough to take the case off, but you can put it kind of inside the phone. And then when you put it inside the phone, even if the phone gets shut off, you can still GPS track the phone. So I think I'm just going to do that on my next one. And the problem is taking apart the iPhone is going to void it. But it is what it is. Void the warranty. But I'll be able to track it no matter where it goes. Now, if the person gets caught, when he gets caught. Well, even if they catch him, I doubt he's going to pay the fines. So maybe get a crappy grocery store for now. What? I'm back for a few. Did I miss anything? You're good. So that's the story. I'm sure some people got bored by it. Our viewers went down a little bit. That's all right. That was just a story. It's not like a woe is me. It's just kind of, it sucks. But life moves on. Phones aren't the be all end all of everything, but there is a little bit of extra worry when we can't get a hold of the person that, you know, has the kids. There's always that little bit of extra worry. Now, like at home, it's not a big deal. Like I still have this tablet I got for Christmas from my parents. They got me and Yulia. It's not like a newer gen. What generation tablet is this? I don't even know how you tell. Probably in settings, I assume. Settings about, maybe. It's the 7th gen iPad. So like, how old is that? When did 7th gen iPad come out? I don't even know. So I guess it's a 2019. It was like a new iPad. Which iPad is it, though? This has got to be like the iPad. It's got to be the cheap one. Yeah. iPad Air. Or is it iPad Mini? I don't even know. Anyways, my parents got it for us for Christmas last year. So technically, I could still message her on like Facebook Messenger and stuff when she's not here. So we've talked to Facebook. I mean, I could do that from a computer anyways, but you know, I'm not always on a computer. Believe it or not, guys, I'm not always on a computer. So all right. Hope you get your phone back. It doesn't really matter if I get it back because it's blacklisted and it's pretty much toast. I won't be able to really get anything for it. I won't be able to resell it or anything. So the phone's toast. Nothing I can do. Even if I got the phone back, I can't. Like at this point, I have a new phone coming. So then if I got the phone back, it'd be like, oh, well, I could at least sell that phone, right? No, I can't because it's blacklisted now. And my carrier told me. I don't know about other carriers. My carrier told me that when they blacklist it, they cannot unblacklist it. So even though it's my device and I own it, even if it comes back to me, I can't sell it either. Literally, no one can sell it once it's blacklisted. So that's it. I can't recoup any money. It's just it would just kind of be if I was an iPhone fan instead of a Nintendo or gaming fan, it would be like something you put in the background, being like, oh, look at this iPhone. What's up, Caleb? Nicole Bowman says, that sucks. My husband and I have been robbed before, caught the guy that did it, was only able to recover some of the stuff, but couldn't find one of the guns and your anniversary ring. Dude, that sucks. We never got a cent from the guy. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even if this person's caught and I get the phone back, I can't resell it, so I can't get any costs back for the new phone. And he's not going to be able to pay any of the fines to pay me back. So I'm not going to get a dime. I already know, even if I press charges, I'm not going to get a dime. Will the guy get some time in county jail? Sure. He'll get some time in county jail, and he'll get some fines he never pays. And that's it. Like, that's how it's going to go. You know, I know this. I'm not dumb. People that do these petty crimes do it because they don't have money. So, oh, they got caught. Oh, they got fined. But they're not going to pay it because if they could pay it, they wouldn't have did the crime in the first place. So, it's just a crappy situation. I'm trying to see if like that's a lighting thing. I was like trying to see why part of my lens was like a weird color, but it's just how my light's hitting it right now. What if you try to sell a black? You can't sell a blacklisted phone. So what happens when you try to sell it, even if it's your phone, the police get called and they show up. Now I can prove I have a receipt and I have the original box, and I have all the information to prove it's my phone. But what happens is the police officer just tells you, okay, well, you're not in trouble here, but you can't actually sell this device because it's blacklisted now. So there's nothing you can do. And they'll say, just take it up with your carrier. And then the carrier already told me they can't unblacklist. So my phone's toast. My hope is, I guess, if I get it back, that bare minimum, even though it's blacklisted, that bare minimum, I can turn the phone back on, not to use on my service. It won't be able to be used on the service again, but that I could still use it for like a kind of like an extra tablet in the house. You know, I could use it for music playing. I could use it for video recording. You know, maybe then if I can get it back, I can use it as like an extra camera for my setup, because I do have a cable to connect an iPhone directly to my computer, and I do have a webcam app that works on that phone. So theoretically, I could just use it as bare minimum an extra webcam. That would be nice. Because the iPhone 11 Pro Max has I think the 11 in general, but the 11 Pro Max has a really great camera. So if I can get it back and at least use it for that, at least I get something out of it. But it's not something I couldn't do with my new phone. It's just, I guess, not having to hook up my current phone to do it, I guess, is the benefit. I don't know. Anyways, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back. I'm going to play some music for you guys. And while that music plays, I want to put Mr. Pumpkin up. So I'll be right back. Hey, folks. What's been happening? What's been happening while I was gone here? Little drop in viewership, I see. Mr. Pumpkin. Whoa. Mr. Pumpkin, you see that? Whoa. We had a $15 donation. Why am I saying we? Mr. Pumpkin, you had a $15 donation. You have officially made more money on this stream than I did. What the Mr. Pumpkin. He's a baller. Mr. Pumpkin's a baller. $15. This one's for Mr. Pumpkin. He is more real than me. Damn you, Mr. Pumpkin, dude. I've made $7.03. You have made 15. You have doubled up. You motherfucker. You trying to take over my channel? I don't care that it's October. You ain't taking over my channel. I'm watching you. All right. The Prime is going to come back and discover we created a whole religion around his stuffed pumpkin. Fight. Mr. Pumpkin's evolving. And they said you couldn't make money while peeing. It was more than peeing. I would have been back a lot quicker if it was just pee. I don't know the age of your kids, so this might sound absurd, but have your kids ever found your channel? My kids, no. They know about my channel, of course. They know about my channel. They know it's Nintendo Prime, but we don't let them watch YouTube in general. So did I miss Mr. Pumpkin? Yeah, he was rocking the stream for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Did I change my name? Rename my channel to Mr. Pumpkin. God, I'd lose so many subs. All right. Mr. Pumpkin's going to take control. I feel like now that I have Mr. Pumpkin for Halloween, that I need to have like another being come present for the November Thanksgiving time. Like I need like a giant stuffed turkey. I need a giant stuffed turkey. I like Mr. Turkey and Mr. Santa. Mike, you be a little dusty. I'm going to have to dust you off later. Do I have any canned air? I might be out of the canned air. I might have to go pick some more up. Name your channel Mr. Pumpkin Gaming for the rest of the stream. No. YouTube doesn't like... You only get like so many channel renames. It's not like Twitter. Twitter, you can like, whatever. So I'm just looking up some stuff over here. Edward, what the hell is that? What even is that? Name your guys is Zeus. He will gift us lightning. Oh my god. This stream has gotten out of control. Mr. Pumpkin, what have you done? You've like destroyed the stream. What have you done, Mr. Pumpkin? I guess I'll go see if my fantasy football team won, huh? You guys need to get some more questions rolling up in here. Amari Cooper just got a touchdown. Dang it. I think I'm going up against Amari Cooper. Dang it. Hope I didn't lose. Did that Amari Cooper touchdown just cost me? No! You got to be kidding me. That Amari Cooper late touchdown cost me the game. Got to be kidding me. Damn you. Damn you, garbage time points. I had the win. I had the win. Damn garbage time bull crap. God, I lost because of garbage time. So dumb. Oh well. What's up, Philip? I never answered your question. Dude, there's probably a lot of questions I've missed. You know? Bribo Games says, I don't know the... Oh, yeah, I already answered that one. Mr. Pumpkin's rich. He's got more money than me. Later. Only gets read. Are those casuals still trying to call... Dude, I don't even think they're casuals. I just think, like, there's this general opinion among even adults that, like, you see something, it must be for kids. Does that make sense? You know? Like, you see, like, cartoon art styles, and you're like, oh, it's for kids. It's like, I don't even think it's, like, a casual thing. I think it's just a perception that permeates. Mr. Pumpkin should start in the next Prime News. Yeah, well, we'll see when another Prime News happens. Like, that Prime News is not getting good views. That's the problem with Prime News. Like, I get more views. Like, if I would have took, like, the NBA 2K21 story, if I had done that on its own, it would have more views than the entire Prime News episode. So, like, I like Prime News. It's a great show. But it's never going to get more views than just doing standalone news videos. It's just not. It's just factually not going to get more views than doing standalone news videos. It's a super vocal minority that tries to push a false narrative. Raid. Oh, God. What's Prime News? It's the video I did earlier today. Pumpkin Prime. Ace Gamer says, I'm trying to show you. I love shows and games with cartoony little kid-like characters swearing and beating the shit out of each other. So you mean like South Park? Pumpkin Prime Time? Oh, you guys are hilarious. Hilarious. Let me drink some more piss water over here. Tropical pineapple. Opinion on Mario Kart Live looks really, really cool. I've seen some people do some really cool creations with it. Well, most gaming news lately are pretty meh anyway, so of course videos on such aren't going to be big hits. No, like, dude, there was a couple good stories. Like, there was 2 really good stories for sure in my Prime News video that would have done really well on their own. Would have got 2,000 to 3,000 views on their own. Easily. But it's not necessarily just about the good news. It's that individual news. I have a long history with Prime News here. I know that individual news videos outperform news gathering videos. Unless your channel is dedicated to those kind of videos, which my channel is not. So, kind of like Spawn Wave. He doesn't really do news on his main channel outside of the Spawn News or News Wave or whatever it is. So he built up an audience for it. I built up an audience for individual news videos. I want the cart $100 for something I'll play with for an hour. Feels bad. Hey, Pineapple Gamer. I am drinking Tropical Pineapple Respawn. That's what's in here. Yeah, I'm literally drinking it out of a 2-quart jug. Later, Denver. Sakuna of Rice and Rune comes out soon, November 10th. Whoop, 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 whoop. So does the Xbox Series S and X that day. That's a big jug of G Fuel. It's not G Fuel. Get it right. It's Respawn. You can't even buy this shit. Tropical piss. This was originally a joke, and then they made it into a real product. But I'm pretty sure you can't buy it. I'm pretty sure I'm drinking something that you cannot buy. Like 99% sure you can't buy this stuff. I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure you cannot buy this stuff. Let me see. Oh, wait. Are they selling it now? Hold on. I stand corrected. They sell it now. Okay. So when this came out, I have all these are sample packs. I've got a whole bunch of them back here. I got like a case of them at E3. They just gave it to me on the final day of E3. They now sell them, though. They now sell them. It's a legit thing, and people actually like it. 4.5-star ratings. Dude, people like it. So they do sell it. They sell it in tubs. You can buy tubs of it. 40 servings per tub for $30. 40 servings for $30. So nice. Nice! 40 servings for... So there you go. You can buy it now. I should start putting Amazon affiliate links to it. Make some money on it. What's my take on Monster Hunter live action trailer? Looks good. How did I get it? E3 2019. They had samples there. It was supposed to be a joke, and then people liked it, so I guess they kept it around. Glad to have you back. I never want to go to Twitch. You're not going to get all my live streams if you don't go to Twitch, but you'll get some on YouTube. Do you think the upgraded Switch will have exclusive games? No. Not for a long time, anyways. But I don't think it'll ever have true exclusive games. Not from Nintendo. Excuse me. Third parties might make it exclusively for it. I have no idea. Oh, la 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 la. Usually when I get to this point, like the chat isn't bumping like super hard and we don't have like a ton of questions, that's usually when I've overstayed my welcome in a live stream. Typically means it's probably time to call her. Probably time to call her. Nintendo and Amazon Prime had a child. They called it Nintendo Prime. You guys are wonderful. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Like, literally, I'm staring at the chat, waiting for something to happen. Do I need to get a question list to keep you around? Nah. It's getting late anyways. I mean, it's not that late, but not for me anyways. I'm still going to be up for like another couple hours, but I do have to clean the house a little bit, but that's only going to take me like 10 minutes. I think, play some games. Like, I want to... Like, if I was going to get off, I want to be like, oh, I'm going to make a video. But, like, there's just not a lot happening right now to make videos on. I mean, I'll check. I guess I haven't checked my YouTube feed yet. Maybe someone found an interesting topic that I haven't noticed yet. Which happens. You know, credit where credit is due. People find things that I don't. It's cool. There is one story that might be worth talking about. As I'm glancing around. Might be one story. You know what I think I should do? I'm going to throw this out to you guys. So my channel here. My channel is a wonderful channel. I love it. It's growing. I know we're still small time, so even thinking about this is kind of nuts. But I'm going to be honest. I don't think Prime News really fits on my channel. But I like it. Now, the reason that Prime News isn't going to stick around isn't really even the views. It takes 3 hours to edit a Prime News video. 3 hours. You might be like, but I watch it. The edits aren't. But there's a lot of edits. My computer handles it poorly. It's a huge time sink. It takes up between research, recording, editing. I mean, like you guys got a 19-minute Prime News. There was 28 minutes of footage. So it's 3 hours of editing plus an hour of recording and research at least. So it's 4 hours. It's like half a full-time shift a day. And it makes like no money at all. I mean, my channel is not really making money anyways right now, so big whoop. But it doesn't really grow the channel, I guess is the way to put it. So I'm thinking that I want to do something a little different. I originally was going to say I want to do something similar but different at a different channel, but I'm not big enough to be launching a second channel. I want to do something kind of like a quick hit news. So, like basically 5 minutes or less. Well, no longer than 6, but definitely I'm gonna try to get 5 minutes or less, kind of quick hit a bunch of news. With a few jokes in it, right? Like a few scripted jokes. So quick hit news, a few scripted jokes. That's what I want to kind of pull off. Bunch of news, 5 minutes. Just boom, 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 with a few jokes. Again, still a lot of editing. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm just going to have to think about it. There's nothing else I can say other than I'm just going to have to think about it. I don't know. Just what was done, what I did today is just unsustainable. Like, not even from like, oh, people don't appreciate it. Of course you guys appreciate it. The people that watch it like it. I don't have 4 hours in a row to work on the channel. For those who don't know, my videos are sporadic throughout the day because my time's available sporadically throughout the day. Today, I happen to have a 4-hour slot to make it happen. I don't have that every day. I have a job. I have kids. I have school. I don't have that kind of time. So that's another thing, too, is I don't have the time. So, like, why I made that today, I just felt like making it. That's what I do with the channel. I make what I feel like. But I kind of want to do, like, a quick hit version. But I need to find a way to streamline my editing for it. I think a big thing is I need to find those. Hold on. I got to find the patches. Maybe that's where I should spend the rest of the night. Trying to find the 5700 XT patches for Premiere Pro support. Like, I'm trying to, the 5700 XT, basically, my GPU does not really do anything while I'm editing. It helps render videos, but it doesn't help while rendering, which means it doesn't help while I'm editing, which means all of my editing timeline is being handled by my CPU. My CPU, a 2700X, isn't like a slouch, but it sucks. It can't play anything in real time. It's just, I need my GPU to be involved in the editing. And the latest driver updates for the 5700 XT are great for gaming, but not for editing. Most people just say don't use it, but for people who do have it. I saw someone somewhere who said that it's actually good. Here it is. Is it this? Neat Video. This is a plugin. I think it's a plugin. No, yeah, a plugin. This might be what it is. I think it's a plugin for Premiere that makes it work. So what does Neat Video do? Let's look at features. Overview. Oh yeah. That's actually kind of a cool plugin. What do I do? No. Won't you do like a mini podcast once a week with just you? Put all that in a single video a week instead of multiple. God, that'd be a long podcast, dude. It'd be like an hour to put all the news. One thing I am interested in, like, the podcast is cool. I kind of want to do like a radio show thing. Like, once a week, I want to do like a radio show. It's basically a podcast, but like, it's hard to explain. It requires a lot of setup. There's a lot of setup for it. You got to make custom layouts, custom things to bring up in Streamlabs. There's a lot of custom things you got to do in it that make it really stand out, make it really cool. But I really want to do it. I think if I ever get an Elgato Stream Deck, I literally would just use the Stream Deck for nothing but that radio show. Because I have to have trailers ready to go. Everything's got to be like ready to go. I need multiple people because there's going to be times when like I'm going to need to change the camera to somebody else talking, let them talk, and while they're doing that, maybe I'm setting up the next thing. Anyways, just some ideas I have. Yeah, it's a really cool. Like, if you guys have ever seen the I don't know how many guys are like sports people, but if you ever seen like the Pat McAfee show on YouTube, he streams it right on YouTube. Pat McAfee show. It's basically a radio show. It also is on XM radio. So like it's really smooth, cool audio thing. It's basically a radio show. But when you watch the video version, there's a lot of cool things. There's like, so you have the single camera with Pat chilling at the desk doing his thing, and then you have different like split screen shots that will have like him and like AJ Hawk, and then like a special guest will be in the middle. Then you have another camera that will go to one of his other buddies that's there at the show that helps run it. Then you'll have like another view which brings up like Pat, sitting in a little box that has like a trailer or like a video clip playing where like he'll react to it quick. It's like a whole show, which obviously has, they do it Monday through Friday, so they have, basically when the show is done, they're already working on what the next show is going to be. So there's a lot of setup for it, a lot of time that goes into it, but it's really cool. And I've always kind of wanted to do one of those things, but for gaming. Because because I don't think anything like it really exists. There's a few kind of sort of shows like that, but they all kind of just come out as like a podcast. Whereas when you watch the Pat McAfee show, it's a show. It is a show. And I wanted to do something like that for gaming. And I have the ideas. I don't have the time. Don't have the time. I don't have any of the My Nintendo Physical Awards. Will beat 'em ups ever play game? Will beat 'em ups ever do anything with me on stream? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do some troubleshooting on my 5700 XT and why it's not really working properly with Premiere, because that's gonna take care of some of my editing headaches and that'll make things easier. So make the time, guys. It's not just sleep. I have children. Like, this isn't like I have a whole bunch of shit going on. Like, it's not just about the sleep. It's about taking. Like, it's literally about taking time that I need for other shit. But like, God, it's such a cool. Now, to be fair, some of the graphics when they're done I can reuse. So like, but there's still a lot of setup. Like, and I got to make sure it's not going to crash, because right now my computer keeps crashing. So one thing, I have to get a new hard drive, because right now my computer just keeps crashing, and I know it's the hard drive. So I need to get a new hard drive. Because right now this computer couldn't handle that show. Maybe I even need to upgrade my CPU. Might be time. Go to the 3000 series, or maybe I wait for the 4000 series. I think my motherboard actually is going to support the 4000 series, so I could wait for that. Besides YouTube and Twitch, 70 hours a week. If you include my children, it's every hour of the week. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to try to do some troubleshooting on my Premiere. And if I can't use Premiere, God, that's going to suck if I can't use Premiere, because that's what I'm used to editing in now. Find a way for my 5700 XT to actually make a difference. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Nicole Bowman for Mr. Pumpkin for the $15 donation earlier. The Living Freak Show for the $2.50 super chat. Brian C for the $2 super chat. Only It's Me Read 1 for the $1 super chat. JLo for the $2 super chat. Stare at Me as well for the $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you for all that support. Be sure to check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/NetherPrimeTV. I will be doing a game stream there tomorrow, so check that out. Catch you guys later. Peace.